Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kyle with Complete Pressure Solutions. So today we're out here doing a paver sealing job. So I figured I'll walk around, kind of give a brief explanation of what it is I'm going to do, kind of show you the project as a whole, and then we'll just get right to the footage. So as per usual, we're going to start out with a very heavy chemical pre-treatment of these pavers to get rid of, all the spores from all these weeds and stuff growing in here. We'll also get rid of spores that grow recycling bins. Those are pretty notorious for popping up with pavers. Those recycling bin plants. We're just going to relocate that plant right there. No, but in all seriousness. And then after that, obviously we're going to come around and pressure wash everything. And then there are just a couple of random places where there's little rust spots. And then, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on camera, but there's actually, there we go, a little patch right here where there's a little bit of rust. So we'll get that cleaned up. And then we will reapply sand in the joints of these pavers. And of course, I will be doing it the way I normally do, with a water broom to hydro compact the sand in there. And we will be cleaning up the street gutter and the sidewalk. You'll have to excuse all my huffing and puffing. I just dragged out about 400 feet of hose. So but at least, thankfully, it is, at least in my humble opinion, an absolutely gorgeous day out. It's like 68, a little overcast. My kind of weather. The stuff that I want to work outside in instead of, having a heat stroke. And one other random area that I'm going to do too. We never even talked about this, but it'll just bother me knowing that I left this dirty. So we're going to have the hose hooked up. Look at this. Yuck. I've seen some better days. And this poor Generac. So while I'm waiting for the pavers to dry, if and before I do decide to seal them today, I am going to come over here and at least clean some of this off. Just so it's not, like, hello, where are you? There you are, hi. Not completely black and green. So I'm going to waste no time. I'm just going to go ahead and get started with pre-treating everything. I may chime in here and there, but other than that, this is just a gorgeous day. Not too far away, just a couple more days until Christmas. So we'll give you one last overlook here of the whole job. What a beautiful house too. And this customer actually opted to go for a natural look sealer as opposed to the gloss. So we'll be doing the Year Seal 151 when normally what you see me use is this, the gloss. So that'll explain kind of the, not usual look that you're used to seeing at the end of this video in the pictures. So no more blabbing. Let's get into it. As always, thank you so much for watching. All right, so I'm not gonna do this area just because there's a whole bunch of pavers and stuff there, and the more I think about it, it's just, you know, if any of that stuff gets moved, it's gonna be dirty underneath. So I'm basically just gonna stop at the AC unit there. But yeah, I mean, this stuff was disgusting, dude. Absolutely disgusting. So that'll clean up nice. This poor Generac is looking a lot less green. Man, that SH is strong. All right, so as per usual, I'm gonna start with the street gutter first. Then I'll come up to the sidewalks, just get that stuff taken care of, and then we'll start on the pavers. So let me get you all set up here. You know what? I'll just have to move it because how it curves. All right. All right, cool. Well, let's get to cleaning. Well, thankfully but unthankfully, I outran my water supply because I got, I don't know, probably somewhere around there, and my camera just decided to stop recording. So you missed a lot of fun stuff. I had the turbo nozzle, the edges, excuse me, and I'm just now, you know, rinsing off this portion that I did. So I'll throw it back on the time lapse and I'll just continue. Sorry about that. All right, well, I'm sure you've noticed that I've had to stop over and over and over and over and over. I keep outrunning the water supply, so I just shut it off for a little bit. I'm waiting for it to fill back up, and then I can finally get back on sanding this. So obviously the ceiling's gonna have to be done another time. So obviously, duh, you guys stay right here and let me go ahead and finish this up. Alright, so this stuff took way longer than it should have, thanks to the water. So just what I'm doing now is just post treating this concrete. And what I ended up doing as well, I also just not, I wouldn't say heavily, but semi-heavily post-treated the pavers as well, just because, I mean, Christmas is in a couple days, at least as of right now, not when this video comes out, but, you know, it's going to be Christmas in a couple days, so, you know, obviously I'm not planning on being back here for a little while to seal these pavers. So I'm just gonna let that chem just soak into the new sand, and you know, just kind of be an extra preventative measure. Okay, and then also I did not forget about this little area over here. Shoot, the tripod. You know, as you can see, though, the SH really did a lot of the work for me, so that's fine. That can just kind of, you know, that can just kind of sit there for a week or whatever, and then when I come back, I'll clean that area like I promised. So I'm gonna end it here for today. Actually, no, I'm not. The pavers, man, this video quality is so bad at night. I really need to get a better camera. But these pavers came up really nice. Everything, this tripod, man. Everything is sanded as it should be. Fresh new sand. So just waiting for some better weather, I guess after Christmas, and I will be back to seal these. So I guess I'll see you guys like a week from now or whenever it is, you know. But with the magical power of video editing, we will go ahead and transition to the day of finishing this job now. And we're back. So this is, oh goodness, about a week later, give or take, because today's the 28th, so, you know, obviously we had, you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas, and myself included, everyone in my house decided to get really, really sick. So that was my Christmas gift to myself, being sick. But, you know, this kind of gives us an opportunity to see at least everything else finished. So today's agenda list is pretty short. I guarantee you won't even be able to see it in camera, so I'm not even going to bother. But there's a couple of areas, like right here, over here, and kind of over by the garage doors. There's just a little bit of orange, which I'm not even 100% certain if it is rust, but I'm going to treat it anyways. And then again, I feel like I blabbed about this the other day, but we're using the natural finish Uraseal today, which I am actually, I should say this is new to me. I have not used this stuff yet. So, as I promised a couple days ago, I'm just going to begin over there. Hello. Oh, it helps if I look at the camera, huh? Over there. We'll get all that stuff pressure washed. And yeah, we'll be able to wrap this one up pretty quick. So, aside from being sick, you know, my Christmas was really good, actually. You know, there's a lot to be thankful for. For example, this sidewalk. I'm very thankful to this sidewalk and all sidewalks for keeping me off the streets. Boo! No? No? Okay, well, dad joke. Ha ha ha. Alright, well, over here is the area where we're gonna get started, so I guess I will just stop talking now and get to work. Alright, sorry, I know that's going to be super loud, but basically what was going on right here, this little piece was missing, so the customer went and cut one out, and then I just made sure that it was sanded and compacted in properly. So let's move along away from the noise. Alright, that should be a little better. So oh, hello. That's very bright. Hello, exposure. Please change. Change. Okay. Let's just do that then. Alright, so let me go ahead and get you guys set up. Right about right yonder. And let's get this little area cleaned up right here. You guys stay right here. right, well, 2 hours later, I'm sure you haven't seen that before. That's my friend Alan's paver sealing cart, because naturally I've got, you know, on my cart I have a pump, a backup pump, and a backup pump. None of them work naturally, so thank goodness he brought me that. I ordered 2 more pumps to remedy that issue in the future, so let's go ahead and finally get the seal on this. Well, all right, everyone, what a journey this job has been. So, as you just saw me doing right here, that was coat number 3. And what I like to do on the 3rd coat is, so let me rewind. On the 2nd coat, I'll normally have about a gallon of stuff left. So what I'll do is let's say there's a gallon of sealer mixed left. I'll supplement the gallon and a half with water to then make my 3rd coat. So there's a little extra sealer in it. And you know, now this is a natural look, so I mean, granted it's gonna, you know, do a much better job protecting it, but you know, one of the main benefits to that as well is, you know, if you're doing a gloss finish on that 3rd coat, that's going to make the gloss really pop, you know, having extra, basically having an extra bit of the Part B hardener in there, you know. So, excuse me, still just getting over being sick. So, I would say that this one came out really well, you know. It's not too often that I actually do natural finish sealers, so, I mean, woo. You know, it's not a huge before and after result like it is with a high gloss finish, but nonetheless, this thing was absolutely infested with weeds and just all kinds of stuff growing in between the joints of the paver. So this is still a humongous difference, and hopefully the issues of all that organic stuff going in there, you know, that shouldn't be an issue for these people for quite a number of years, especially with the proper maintenance. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys joining me, guys and girls, joining me for the ride.